Hey fellas, Ed Miller, coming to you from our Connect group, Men's Connect group, 9:30 class. I'm going to go over what we talked about this week. We finished up on prayer. Today's topic, or this week's topic, is on worship. So normally that involves music, but it can involve just going outside and looking at God's creation and just looking at what He's created. So out of the Bible, 2 Kings chapter 3, verse 15. Now bring me someone who can play the harp. While the harp was being played, the power of the Lord came upon Elisha. Whether we are being discouraged, empty, or apathetic, there is nothing that can transform our demeanor or our days more instantaneously than reflecting on how God is great. That is what worship is. Taking our thoughts off of our issues, placing them directly on God's identity. So that's worship. Use music as a vehicle to enter God's presence. When we get in a funk, we are discontent, depressed, or discouraged. It's because God has become too small in our minds, and while our problems have become too big in our minds. Worship eliminates the false reality and allows us to have accurate perspective on our circumstances. Get some great music worship, and decide where, when, and how to use it. Alright, so the last thing we talked about was when we want to worship the least, we need to worship the most. So, having a bad day, or you're starting your day, just fire up some music. It doesn't have to be a whole album, it can just be one song. Just think about God, how cool He is. So, and then next week we're going to finish up accountability, initiate transparency, and accountability with other warriors. So I'll leave you with this verse. James chapter 5 verse 16. Confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The earnest prayer of a righteous person has great power and produces wonderful results. So, iron sharpens iron. This is Ed Miller, Men's Connect Group. Hope you have a great week, blessed week, and see you next week. Bye.